The White Blazing Phoenix welcomes you guys to another session of playing pieces. Yes, the thing I don't do very often, where I play something that's not a computer game but a board game. Yes, finally got this settled down. This is why I bought this table for, partly, to be able to do this a bit easier. And we are gathered here today to play what's become one of my favourite card games in a known universe. Or rather, the updated version of it, indeed. What you are looking at here is the setup for a solo mode, it says right there, for Super Boss Monster. So I'm going to quickly talk about a little bit what Boss Monster is, because Obi Dadman, SD Crash, and Rod of a Zero have been playing it quite a lot over the last couple of years now, isn't it? I feel like it's been a couple of years, or is it just a year? I don't know. Anyway, Boss Monster is a game all about you are the boss. You're not the hero of the story, you are the final boss of a dungeon, and your task is to lure in the heroes, to slay them, and become the greatest boss that ever bossed. Sounds simple, but it's not. Because you have to lure the heroes in, you've got to have enough treasure to lure them, you've got to be able to do enough damage to them to actually kill them, and then you've got the other bosses, i.e. other players, trying to mess with your dungeon and such at the same time. It gets pretty chaotic, it gets pretty fun. It's a really good time. And also, I'll just show you what one of the cards looks like here. Just an example card. This is a hero card, one of the heroes that come into your dungeon. As you can see, the art style is very 16-bit graphics. It's meant to all look a lot like old school video games, and there's a lot of nice homages in there, shall we say. You might see one or two as we go on. But that's Boss Monster, which is a hell of a good game in its own right. Then Brotherwise Games, the mad geniuses who came up with this in the first place, decide to take it to the next level. And I do appreciate the box for this. Wrong camera. This is the box for it. Super Boss Monster, which is modelled after the Super Nintendo. The original Boss Monster is modelled after the Nintendo Entertainment System. And those who know what this whole art is a reference to. If you know, you know. So Super Boss Monster, what this does, adds some very cool mechanics in. You can see here, in the base game, the heroes basically come into what's called the town. There was no map or anything for it. Where they were was just the town. They came to town, they stayed there until called. Simple as. The town, however, has been massively expanded in this version. So what you have at the top is where they appear, these 4 slots up there. I'll get to what those mean in a bit. But now there's also things called landmarks. So heroes will be drawn to these landmarks if certain conditions are met. Certain heroes automatically go there if they're drawn. However, they are not part of the solo mode. There's a few cards I've had to take out for the solo mode, which is a bit of a shame, but I understand why, because balance-wise they wouldn't work, and mechanic-wise they wouldn't work. So each of these can get pulled to here. If they are pulled onto these spaces, you cannot use the icons that are on them, which I'll get to in a minute. There's also the tavern. Now in the normal game, if they get pulled there, it's an advantage. It means you can take you can draw one from there, and they get -2 to health, which is a pretty good advantage. However, in solo mode, that's not how this works. You do not want them to get to that tavern. But the other big mechanic, and also I want to point out that the version I got came with these lovely neoprene mats. They're very, very nice, very nice. I did have a big mat and some paper mats for the original Boss Monster, but these are a definite upgrade over that. No doubt about that. So, what the four of us have decided is the single coolest edition of this game are these little guys. I don't remember where the bloody camera is. There we go. This Final Fantasy Black Mage looking dude is a minion. Now, a minion is basically your little helper. Once per turn, your minion can be placed on any one of the minion slots that are either on the town board or on a card in your dungeon. Certain card rooms that you can build in your dungeon have a minion slot. You can put it on that slot and it will activate some kind of effect for you. If you place it in the town, you can see there are several slots here. There's 2 minion slots for each landmark, except the tavern, and there's one underneath each. If a hero is in any one of these landmarks, you cannot place a minion slot down. So you kind of want to keep them out of there, really, for the most part. If you put it on this one, so there's one each for each of the treasure icons. It will add that treasure icon, if I remember correctly. I need to double check that. Yes, your boss card gains that treasure. So if you place it on one of these treasure icons, you gain that treasure in your dungeon, which will help you with pulling them. Yes, I know, I've got it right here. It's on the back. It's on the back. I'll figure it out, Crash, don't worry. I've never actually played the solo mode before. So I know Dan has, so I want to give it a try as well. If you put it on one of these do different things. This one lets you take another card from a market, which I'll get to in a minute. This just lets you draw another card. I'll read it off the back here. You draw a room card. You can draw a spell card and then discard one, so you can pick and choose, kind of. And the last one, you gain +2 to the last room in your dungeon. Very helpful effects. Under here, if you put one down here, basically you can pull any hero that's in these landmarks, but they get +2 health. So it's a bit of a risk versus reward maneuver. Yeah, unfortunately, that's about the best I can get it, Crash. It's maximum focus, so I'll have to hold cards up. That's the best I can do, unfortunately. It's an old camera, and I don't think the Elgato Facecam would really do any better. It's just the way it is. It's not really designed for something like this, so we'll just have to make the best of it. Such is life. The market here. So in the original boss monster, it works differently. Every player just draws a room card each round, or a spell card. No, that's the soul card thing, wasn't it? Yes, you draw a room card each round. We implemented a little additional rule called soul cards, that if you didn't get a soul, i.e. you didn't kill a hero in this turn, you get a soul card. It could be a room or a spell. Doesn't work that way in this game. No, I don't think it does. Oh, it's lagging. Ah, great. That's very annoying. I might disable webcam just for this stream, but yeah, I might have to knock that off. That sucks. I was having this problem last time as well. Oh, do you know what it might be? It might be a resolution. Hang on, I'll get to it. I tell you what. Let's just knock that off. We don't need my face for this. Let's face it. Right. So, moving swiftly on. But in this version of the game, there's something called a market. There are 3 slots down here. There's more of this in the normal version. Because it's solo, there's only 3. You've got 2 slots for room cards, 1 for a spell. Each turn, they are drawn out. So I can really only take one of them. I have to choose between a room or a spell. Unless I use this effect here, which lets me take another one. There you go. Right, well, inevitable technical difficulties aside, we'll try that again, shall we? Okay, I forget exactly what I was saying, but let's get back to it. So, we're just talking about minions. So obviously, in solo mode, this works a little different. Normally, you have up to 5 other bosses competing to get as many souls as they can before you do. Solo basically turns it into a survival mode of sorts. So you're basically trying to last as long as you can, score as high as you can until one of 3 game-ending things happens. So let's go over exactly what that is when I get to the solo mode. It feels like I'm flipping through an old gaming manual, which is nice. Who else misses the old manuals from back in the day? I know I do. Right, so basically, how this goes is, each turn, I must reveal 3 heroes from the deck. Once all heroes are gone, you start revealing epics. That's normal. You've got to use the 4 town slots, 4-player game. Well, these ones, yes. Oops, hit that. If a hero will be forced out of town into the town landmarks, that are these, place them in the first open town landmark, regardless of treasure type, from left to right. So basically, for example, there are 2 heroes in town, 9 on landmarks, you need to reveal 3, move the leftmost hero down to the first available landmark, in which case is a temple. Simple as. In the market, reveal 1 spell and 2 rooms. And then luring, heroes in a town will only be lured to your dungeon if you have enough treasures to lure them. Just about, Crash, just about, I think. It's as good as I'm going to get it, I think. The hero in the leftmost slot in town needs 1 of their treasure types. So basically, for example, we've got this fighter here, okay? This is the first hero in town. If this one goes there, it needs 1 sword, 1 fighter treasure to be summoned into the dungeon, like so. That's basically how it works, but it goes up the further along it gets. It gets more difficult to lure them as it goes on. That's the idea. And heroes in the landmarks still need to be visited by a minion below, so you can lure them with the minion, which may end up being necessary. The counters also work different. Oh, also, I haven't showed you guys these lovely things yet. These are all the fancy little things you get, all the collectibles. We've got the minions up there. We've got the crown, which you only need when there's multiple players. I have to know who the first player to turn is. If there's only me, it'd be kind of pointless. We've got these lovely level up coins. I have one down here already. And these lovely counters. These are the plus and minus counters, which are such a good addition to the game. We've all agreed on that. And then we have the different treasure icons, which we only need if we use the minion to grab that treasure type. It's all very good. It's all very organised. I like it. Anyway, onwards to the rules. So the counter's a little bit different in solo mode. Without other judges to distract them, the overzealous safety inspector. Since when did a dungeon have a safety inspector? Hello, Josh. See, it's oh, how's it going, bud? You missed the technical difficulties section of the stream. A single room, the overzealous safety inspector has turned all their attention on you. A single room can't have more than 4 +1 counters in the solo mode. So that's how it balances out, essentially. Alright. Other player interaction. Any room that interacts with other players can still be played, but won't have any effect. There are specific heroes I've had and spells I've had to take out of the game. It recommends that you do. You can play, it says, someone can be played with many boss monster expansions, but we must use all use the cards on board from Super Boss Monster, obviously. And there's a full list, there's a QR code to a full list of stuff that has to be removed for that. I dislike having to remove cards, but I understand why at the same time. So the game ends one of 3 ways in solo mode. In the normal version, it's basically once one player reaches 10 souls, the game will be over after that round is done. I mean, they can get more than 10 souls, but in this, again, it's one of 3 ways. 1, if I get 5 wounds, yeah, it's 5 wounds, just as normal. 2, a hero is moved to the tavern, so the hero manages to get to here, that's the end of the game. And I get my final score then. Or, the epic hero deck is empty. You finish the turn where you reveal the last epic hero card. So once there are no more heroes, the game's done. The game does not end when you gain 10 souls. Your final score is the number of souls you killed minus the number of wounds you took. A perfect score is 36, and I can gain a title based on the score. So we're going to try and see if we can do this. And hopefully I haven't forgotten how to bloody play this. Right. So, it's time to get this thing started. But first, I need to choose a boss. I have already pre-shuffled these. I am going to shuffle these again because I showed them off just now. You know, I'll shuffle. I'm not the world's greatest shuffler by any... Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Whoops. Looked up. Mistakes were made. Right, hang on. I'll have to shuffle both of them again because I've seen it. Ugh. Feel free to enjoy the fishing while I fumble my way through it. And speaking of which, I would like to do other streams like this with you guys, if that's possible. No, not the wrong deck, I just looked at it by mistake. So I need to reshuffle them. To keep it all fair, you know, I can't have any advantages. So already, I know one thing I'm going to dislike about the solo mode. It's very obvious, you lose all the player interaction. And there's a lot of cards you can't use because they require other players to be in the game. So, don't worry about it, Josh. This is Super Boss Mods. This is a little bit different. Yep, got exactly 12. I've already done that. 12 of each. I took out all the ones that shouldn't be there. Right, that is sorted. Right, yes, you have to... Indeed. Right, so... Let us begin. So, I believe... I don't know how this starts. Because I always forget. It's a bit different. You build a room first, I do believe. Oh no. Right. I need my boss first. That is correct. And I get 5 room cards and 2 spell cards. Then you build the first room. Right, that makes sense. Okay, I can go from there. Right. Oh, right. That's unlucky. Oh, so he didn't get the final boss pledge. Aye. Right, so I'm going to draw the top 2 boss cards. You choose these randomly. This is basically your character, who you're playing as. Let's have a look at them together. Okay, right, that's interesting. Right, maybe I'm not gonna be these guys because explorers aren't part of it. Explorers are only in if you're playing 5 or 6 players, and it's not part of solo mode at all. So I will do a mulligan on that. I'll put them back in there. Well, good for him. Yeah, now we're talking. Right, we've got Kirax, the Red Eyes Gold Dragon, or Belladonna, the rightful ruler. So, already Kirax is going to be quite useful in terms of pulling heroes. Belladonna, why am I assuming he's... Right, so she's pointless to play as then, as far as a level up goes. I did get the holo, yes, I have the holographic version of him. I'll quickly show you that. I'm going to go with Kirax because his ability is actually kind of useful. I'll just quickly find it. Yeah, you get a nice holographic version of him if you bought a certain pledge. There he is. It's just like... It's obviously a nod to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. He's it. I don't know if you can tell if it's very holographic on the camera there. But there we go. Yes. Right, so Kirax is my chosen boss. I then need to draw 3 room cards, 2 spell cards. These are what I start with. Oh, why is there a random room over here? Oh, I'll just shove that back in somewhere. Right, okay. So I have drawn... so I've got mages right off the bat. We've got a puzzle door. Hang on, just show you this. The puzzle door. Both Neanderthal shamans. Who shuffled this? And I've also got Firebolt and Disaster. Right. So that probably shouldn't be in it because that's useless. Okay, I'm going to mulligan that one because that's completely useless. And I'll draw another one. There we go. Oh, that's really good. I can immediately level up. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. That's not how... Well, it's going to have to work like that here, Crash, because it's useless. I shouldn't have had it in the deck. Right. And then Firebolt. Yes. Oh wow, it deals. Oh, I haven't had these before. That's pretty cool. Right, that'll come in handy. Yes, deals 1 damage in each room for each room to a hero. Camera, where are you going? For each room in their dungeon they have not entered. Very nice, very nice. So it looks like I'm going to be going for mages then. It certainly looks that way. Right, so now that we've done that, I need to build my first room. I think this might be a good one. Actually, either of these are good. So either of these, for Neanderthal Shaman, they'll give me 2 spell cards right off the bat, but they have 0, which is not good. This, on the other hand, I can put a +1 counter on it straight away, so that gives me 2 to start with. So I think I'll go to Puzzle Door. I'll go with that. Puzzle Door has been built. And then this begins proper. So we do the town phase now. Right. So that is... We have to restock the market. So we get 2 room cards and 1 spell card. And we have here a minion arena, which could be very good if I use that correctly. Or the false art gallery. It's advanced room, so I can't really use that yet until I'm leveled up. Interesting, bro. Could be good, could be good. And then the bear market, I can move any number of +1 counters on my dungeon and gain 2 coins. The coins are not as useful in super boss mods, I don't think. But only it matters if you've got mini bosses in play, which I don't. Speaking of which, I do need coins. That's the thing I forgot. Luckily, here's the I prepared earlier. Open this box. I've got a big box over here that you guys can't see for the minute. Is this the right one? That is not the right one. I completely forgot about the mini bottles. Completely forgot. Here. Little chest that we got here. Inspired by the fact that Crash did one of these as well. And I've got a lovely set of coins in it. And that'll do nicely. That can go over here. You start with 3 coins, as is the norm, which is what I forgot about. A bit going on the inventory space down here. I do love these mats, give you a sort of good space for everything to put on. Right, on to the next thing. So, restock the market, we restock the heroes, so we pull out 3 heroes. So we've got a mage, which is potentially good. We've got a cleric, and we've got a cleric. Right, so I may be in trouble right off the bat here. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, and then each player places a minion and drafts a card. So now that we've got these guys going on, I need to choose where my minion is going to go. However, so there's nothing I can do in my dungeon for now. So I've got a choice of one of these. Now I have to think carefully. Now at the minute, I'm going to pull the mage straight off. The problem is, I don't have enough damage in my dungeon yet to deal with this. He's got a 6 health. So the best thing I can probably do right now is maybe... What I think I'll do is I'll use the one in the temple. I'm going to pull 2 cards. Now, the thing I keep forgetting when we all play is when you don't use your minion action yet. This comes in a little while. You don't do it when I put it out. I keep doing that. I know, I'm sorry. I keep doing it. So once that's done, and then I draft a card. So I have to choose one of the cards from the market. And I think the most useful one at the minute is going to be the Minion Arena. So I'll give you guys another look at that one. It's got a damage of 0, but if I put my minion on it, it gets +5. Which could come in very handy if I use it correctly. So that can go... I'll try and put my hand down here so you guys can have a look if you want. Not that I haven't got a space for it, but... There we go. Right. Okay, and then... we then have to build rooms. So now it's a second. Now we're going to the normal build phase. The build phase we've just done is the one that happens at the start of the game. So that's perfectly normal. So now I'm very tempted to put this down, just so it's there, just so I can use it. But also instant 2 spell cards and one of these. You can hear from the background. Yeah, Rod's streaming as well, so you can probably, I mean, he can probably hear me, to be fair. Yeah. Enjoy bonus Rod of a Zero. Yeah. That's how I shut the door. It's not helping very well. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So, I'm going to put this to you in the chat. Which of these should I build first? Do you want me to put the minion arena down or the Neanderthal shaman? Minion arena gives me +5 with a minion on it. The Neanderthal shaman has 0 damage, but it gives me 2 spell cards straight away. So what do you think? What say you? Also, the reason my camera's going so is because I was trying to record at the same time, which is not going to be possible on the Steam Deck. I'll just have to accept that. What do you think? What are you thinking? Whee! I can. Oh gosh, it really is coming for him, isn't it? Oh dear. Nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. This is not where I normally stream, after all. So which card do you think? Especially you, Crash, you're the boss monster expert. Which would you go with, if it was you? I'll give you 10 seconds to decide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Oh, you picked. Okay, you timed that very well, Crash. The arena, yes, that is going down. Excellent. Right. It is very useful if I get the chance for it. The problem is, well, possibly next round when I do another build, I'll be able to pull. We'll see how it goes. Right. So obviously we don't reveal because I'm the only player. So then it's minion phase. Now we get the effects. So I've chosen to gain another card from the market. So I will do exactly that. I don't think the bear mark is going to be very useful. So I'm going to take the false art gallery, which I can't use at the moment, but it might be good later on. Right. Okay. And then this now leaves the market. That gets removed from play. Hello, bro. I see you lurking there. How's it going? Welcome to Super Boss Monster. We're just getting started. So now we've done that. So the heroes. We're now going to bait phase, which also we did the town phase, the build phase, the minion phase. Now it's the bait phase. So we lure the heroes in. So I have one mage. He needs exactly one because he's on that slot. So this mage is coming in, and I'm in trouble already. Oh yikes! Really warm, huh, bro? It's been kind of warm here as well. This is Michael, Wizard's Apprentice, who is clear nod to a certain Mickey and a certain film called Fantasia. Yeah, it's not just games that get referenced. But he got 6 health, and I don't really think I can do much about that, unfortunately. It's annoying because if I had a minion on here, I could have killed him. But there you go. Such is life. Such is life. So, this isn't good. So the heroes go there, and then the adventure phase begins. And the heroes go for your dungeon one step at a time. So it's basically one. I forgot to build the +1 damage on this. Not that it matters all that much. I do 2 damage. I do not have the ability to kill him, even with Firebolt. That would only do another 2 damage. So Michael gets through, and he goes underneath there on the wounds pile. 4 more bows, and I'm out. It's game over. So not the best of starts, but This is just the beginning, okay? This is how it goes. Sometimes you got to take a few hits. Unfortunately, it means I'm not going to get a perfect game. I mean, that's pretty tricky anyway, let's face it. So now the bench phase is complete. We do clean up. We retrieve the minion. He goes back in his little home here. Very nice. And then we don't pass first player because I am the first player. And then we start again. We carry on. So let's see if I can get into a room of doing this properly. Okay, restock the market. So what are the 2 rooms? Right, we've got a Kobold Union and Support class. And the spell, we've got Strength buff. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yes, I may want to take that. Restock the heroes. So now more heroes come out. I've got to draw 3. So, I forget how this works. I'll have to make sure I do this right, because it's a bit weird. Right. Okay. I'm just trying to see how they're supposed to move on here. Town, the town, I swing the first one down that. Okay. Right. So I've got to reveal 3 heroes now, which I will do. I don't think I changed where they were, as far as I'm aware, unless I'm wrong. So I don't know if I'm supposed to move them back along here, like that. Because the leftmost hero is going to go to the temple now. But is it the one that goes there? Or am I supposed to move them like that? That's the question. I'm not entirely sure. It's not very clear in the rules where that's how I'm supposed to do it. We got a long neck. Very nice, bro. Very nice. I can only imagine what 100 degrees Fahrenheit is. But I'm guessing that might be how it is. Because I think I have to move them left, then I fill the rest up, then this one is going to go to the temple. That's the way I'm interpreting it. I think that's maybe how it's meant to go. I don't know. So we'll try it like that. We'll do it like that. So we move on to the left. So we're going to pull out a mage, a fighter. However, this cleric is now going to move to the temple because I've got to pull out another one. I think I've done that right. The rules aren't very clear on that, where I'm supposed to just leave them there and fill up the other slots, and then that left one goes, or I'm supposed to move them left. I don't know if I've done that right. Not sure, but that's how we are. That's where we are. Right. So we have an interesting conundrum here. I'll get to that in a minute. Now I have to choose my minion. Now, what cards do I have? You want to put ones into the slots. Alright, okay. That seems like I've done it right then, Crash. Now, I've got a bit of a dilemma here because... well, I have a bit of an issue. So, I can't let these get filled up. But I also can easily kill any one of these using this minion arena at the moment. I can pull the mage, but I won't get that cleric, which is going to be the issue here. Anyway, let's see what cards I get first. I am going to put my minion on the minion arena because we need to start killing some heroes here. And then I need to draft a card. Now, which of these is going to help me most? I kind of want this just so I can start pulling clerics, because there's a couple of clerics out there. But also strength buff. I don't have any monster rules at the minute, so that won't be much use. That would have been better in the middle of these two, but never mind. I'm gonna go with a support class just so I've got a cleric room to play with. So we'll leave it there for a moment. Actually, I might as well remove them now because I'm not going to be getting an extra one that I'm aware of. Oh, I need to discard that. Hang on. I've got these in the wrong spot. I'll split the boss cards out of the way. No. Mistakes were made. Ah! Right. Hang on. So that needs to go on. I'll flip my face up so I don't have to discard. Just makes life a bit easier. Right, so taking that. That'll go on here. Now then, we are on to building rooms. So I want to put... The thing is, I think I'm better off pulling that mage at the minute. I might as well get, but also I can get 2 spell cards for building one of these. So I'm going to do enough damage as is, so it's fine. So I built a new Advil Shaman, so I immediately get 2 spell cards, which are second health bar. That's very, very useful. That basically pushes a hero back to the last room when it gets to the end, so it has to go to the last room again. Very nice. Ah, okay, I think I've shuffled these bags. I've just gone. Also, little fun fact, I might as well show you I've got both of these. You notice the artwork is slightly different. On the first one, like the boss is down. The second one is when it gets a health bar back, which is quite a cool little thing. There's a lot of the cards have that, which is a nice little touch. Guess who shuffled the cards badly? Or maybe not, considering I've got 2 of these. I don't know. Look at it however you want to look at it. Right. Now again, minion effect. So, this room gets +5 for this turn. So I do well more than 6 damage. So I can kill any of these heroes. Unfortunately, I ain't going to pull them all, which sucks. And then the heroes go to the dungeons. It's the bait phase. So I have 2 of these. This mage is on the 2 slot, so he gets pulled. Unfortunately, I don't pull anything else, which sucks. It absolutely sucks. I'll move them to the left. And the cleric's still there, which is not so good. We don't want this. We do not want this. Right. Okay, this guy's going to go through the dungeon. He kicks 0 from that one. Steps up this, takes 5 damage. Steps up to this. He's dead. He's straight dead. Also, this mage was... I don't know who this is. Javira PhD. I think it's meant to be a play on Professor X from the X-Men. Looks of it. But I have successfully killed my first hero. So it goes in the souls pile. I gain 1 soul. That's good. Souls are good. Wounds are bad. That's how this works. Alright. I can already see this is not going to end well the way this is going. Right. So, that's done. The vegetable is done. Now we retrieve the minion. He goes back there. And it's clean up. And we're back to the next turn. Yeah, I can already see this going bad because, remember, if they reach the tavern, it's the end of the game. And I want to get a decent score. So, we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so restock the market. We get 2 more rooms. The Reanimator and the Captive Black Hole. And then a spell, which is the counterfeit map. That could actually be pretty good here. That could be very, very, very useful if I use it correctly. Very useful indeed. Well, let's see how it goes. Right, restock the heroes. So now, you go there. We've got a thief. Oh yeah, this is already looking bad, isn't it? Yeah. And I get a second one, which is a mage. They're already up to the library. This is bad. This is very bad. And we get a thief. You can see how this is gonna... I think it might be, bro. Yes, it's not something I do very often, so fancy doing something a bit different for a change. Bit of a pain setting up, though. But that's the way it is. Right, so you can see how this can end quite quickly. This isn't good. And I'm going to have to do something about it very shortly. Right, now I'm going to place my minion. See, I think I'm a bit screwed here because I absolutely need to use a minion arena, but I also want to grab one of these from the landmarks, but I can't do that because I've only got 1 minion. You can't have multiple minions, it doesn't work. So, I don't think this is going to end very well. I'm gonna have another go at it, don't worry. Right. However, I do still have some advantages, possibly. So one thing I am gonna do, I'm gonna use this. No, I can't use it yet. I have to wait till the bench phase to do that. Just so you know, with spell cards, they have two different. I haven't got one to show you. Well, yeah, actually, I can show you this one. See here, it's got a hammer and an axe icon. The axe means you use it in adventure phase. The hammer means you use it during build phase. If you have one of each, you can use it during either. All my cards I can only use during the adventure phase, so this might be problematic, but we'll see what happens. But now, I'm gonna have to do this. I'll put him back on a minion arena because I need the damage. It's all the damage I'm getting. However, I can now put another room down, which is gonna have to be. I'm gonna put the support class on just to get that cleric point in. Oh, it's not gonna help me right now. It's not gonna help me right now at all. In fact, that might be a terrible idea. In fact, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I will put my second Neanderthal Shearer down. That gives me 3 mages so I can pull him. But it also, more importantly, gives me 2 more spell cards, which are Archaeology, which is not really going to help unless I get advanced rooms, and the Bear Market, which is also not going to help very well. Oh dear. Yeah. So those are not as much as I wanted it. Never mind, never mind. Okay, main effects, so that's +5. And now it is the bait phase. So, we have 3 mages. This guy's on the 3 slot, so I pull him. Oh, what? Oh, you should all know who this guy is. It's Wizard Whitebeard. I mean, the kid should give it away. Ah, good times, good times. I actually have a thief icon, but on my boss, I didn't see that. But he's nowhere near there, so that doesn't help any. I've only got 2. I realised I could have done something, but it wouldn't help. Yeah, I'm hamstrung because I need my minion there, but him being there or there would have helped immensely. I can't pull the fighter, which sucks, and obviously I can't pull any of them because I need my minion in there to pull them. I think this game's gonna be over very soon. Right, okay. So once we've done that, we process heroes through the dungeon. However, actually, I don't think I can do any of these. No, I don't need to do any of these because I can kill it easily. So, this wise beard goes 0, 0, 5. He dies straight away. That is pretty strong. But the downside is, of course, you can't use a minion for anything else as long as you use that room. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword when you look at it that way. I'm on 2 souls. I should put that under there so I can see it better. I suspect that's as far as I'm going to get. Right. So that's done. I retrieve my minion. And then onwards we go again. Oh, I didn't take one of these cards. Whoops. I missed the market card. Whoops. I actually missed. I've also not been doing items, but we'll do that next time. I forgot about that. I will take the counterfeit map because that could be useful. It would have been useful there if I thought to pick it up. Right, discard them. I did that out of order. I do apologise. I forgot about that. I'll do items for the second game as well. Right, so now that's clean up complete. Restock the market. So we get 2 rooms. We got the break room and the dangling anvil, along with the archaeology again, which is again actually kind of useful here because it gives me an extra treasure icon, which might help me pull one of these. Right, restock heroes. I have a bad thing I'm about to fail. Okay, you go there. So we get that one. We are now on to the epics as well. So you get normal heroes. Epics are significantly tougher ones, as you will see. Except I don't think it's going to matter. So you get pushed that way. We've got an epic out and it's a cleric. But it doesn't matter because we've reached the tavern, which means that's it. That's it. The game is over. If we reach the tavern, that's it. That is it. Well, this could have gone better. So, your final score is number of souls minus the number of wounds. So I got 2 souls minus 1, so I got 1. So I scored between 0 and 6, which means I am a kobold. I mean, it's better than scoring 0, which is a failure. Yeah. So you can see how difficult that gets very quickly. How it does get very difficult. Yikes. Right, well we just got to start again, aren't we? Right, I will shuffle these back in. Damn, some good spells there as well. They would have come in handy. I'll have to thoroughly reshuffle everything before I attempt all this again. Right. And this isn't even the hardest mode there is. There is a challenge mode which basically doubles how many treasure icons you need, which makes it significantly more difficult, as you can imagine. Right, we're going to try that again. Hopefully I draw some better cards this time. But I'm also going to reshuffle everything because that's only fair. I need to get rid of that. Oh, I need to get rid of these as well. I want to do better than bloody Kobold. I'm capable of doing that. I am very capable. I mean, I hope I am. Oh, I need to get these as well. Right, I'm going to shuffle these. I mean, not that it matters because we didn't really see any of the epic heroes. Didn't even get to the epics. That's how badly I did there. Yikes. There you go. Yeah, I think things quickly get real in a game of boss monster when these guys come out. Because some of them are kind of tough. But bro is happily fishing there. Good. The custom one should be working because it's transferred all the save data across. Oh, it is. You got one. Nice. You activate 27. Which reminds me, I gotta play Ace Combat 7 at some point. Alright. So many games, so little time. You know how it is. Hope you're all doing well. Alright. I am the world's worst shuffler, so don't mind me. I'm just trying my best here. I'm trying my best. Right. They are shuffled. Why is there a hero on there? Oh, hang on. That's annoying. They're all epics. Yes, they are. Okay, that's right. It's right. It's good. It's good. Right. We'll put them back on there. Don't need to do the items because I didn't do well yet. We'll do the rooms, which are always the most annoying ones to shuffle because there's so bloody many of them. We'll try and do a bit of a better job of shuffling this time, especially with the bloody spells. Don't quite know what happened there. I promise I did shuffle them before I started the game. Alright. It's just been raining out here, so it weirdly looks kind of... It was kind of calming, actually. Much needed as well, it's been way too hot here lately. Alright. I think I'll just do a little bit more. A little more there. Just try it. It's a bit more, look a bit. Right, that'll do, I think. We'll do the spells as well. Alright. Alright. Hopefully that will do it. Right. Okay, let us begin once more. Oh, I do my bosses as well. Yes. Shuffle these. Hope I don't get the explorers again. I will let you guys choose the boss this time, I think. Right, that should do it. Okay. So I'll get 2 bosses out. We have Oculus, the Orb of Destruction, or Feaster, the Ravenous Rabbit. Oculus is level up. He can take a random room card from opponent's hand. That's useless. So both of them are useless. However, I have to bear in mind they do get a treasure icon each. I'm not going to mulligan this time. Choose which one you like the most. Oculus or Feaster? Who should I take command of this time? So level up won't help me one bit. I mean, I didn't even get to the point of leveling up last game, so... Well, I did, thanks to a spell, but... What do you think, guys? What do you think? Who do you like the look of the most? It doesn't say remove these bosses of the game, by the way. Because you have to bear in mind they do get a specific treasure icon, so that can give you an advantage at the start, like it did before. Well, actually no, it didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. I got my wires crossed there. Which one do you think? Alright. I'll give you a countdown though, because my arm's getting tired. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with Feaster just because he looks so badass. Right, put him back on the bus pile. Right, next I want to get 3 room cards and 2 spell cards. What do we have this time? We've got the Obelisk, which is... Now that's actually a pretty good card for this because there's no opponents to trigger its effect. Pretty good. The Mean Arena, this time I start with it, bloomin' heck. The Floorwalker Tunnel, which is... Oh, that's good for a one-time use thing. If you have this at the end of your dungeon, you can move it back to the start, along with the hero, which is pretty good. And I have Strength Buff to start with, very good. And Bad Advice, which would be handy if we get any buffs, but we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, I will build my first room then, which is going to be... It's got to be Obelisk, because it gives me a Cleric and a Mage right off the bat, which is going to be very helpful. And it's 2. And I get to build the room beforehand, so we'll have to see what happens. Right. Then we are going to stock the market. We've got the break room. We've got the support class. And we've got the Easter egg. Oh, that's an interesting spell. That's actually really, really good. And I'm very tempted to take it. Basically, the Easter egg, you can search the spell deck for any card and put it into your hand. And then shove the Easter egg back into the spell deck. So it's, you know, finding an Easter egg in a game. That's what it's meant to be. Support class could be interesting. Break room, if I could be useful if I build a bunch of monster rooms, but I don't know how else that's gonna go. I kind of don't want to build this again because I'll end up in the same situation as last time. I definitely want some monster rooms in the mix. Definitely want some, right. I think I know what I'm gonna go with. Maybe, but we'll see. Anyway, I've got to restock the heroes first. They're coming again. Oh, Michael's back for another go, I see. Hopefully he won't get through this time. Oh, look, it's totally not Sans and totally not Phoenix Wright either. Very nice. Yeah, Bro, I think you'll appreciate this. I actually think he's meant to be a slight play on Paul Phoenix from Tekken as well. Paul Reitman, attorney at law. Hero at law. Yeah. Although he doesn't have the hair, unfortunately. I think he's meant to be, though. Right. Want to look at the sands alike if you want to see Calibri. I never did play through Undertale. Right. Okay. So then, I've got to place my minion. What is my minion gonna do? Oh, that's not. Okay, I know exactly what my minion's gonna do. I'm gonna go on a temple, and that is to give me a second cleric, so I can pull the cleric in. Oh no, it's free, isn't it? Hang on. Oh, that's a good point. No, I'm not gonna do that. Annoying again. I'm only going to be able to pull one hero here, which is infuriating. However, new plan. I'm going to instead put it on a hideout to give my last room +2, so I've got a fighting chance to actually kill one of these. This is the problem with this mode. You have to start killing heroes right off the bat, but you're not really equipped to do so right at the start of the game. That's kind of the issue. But never mind. Right. As tempted as I am. I don't know. This is annoying. He might get through here. He might get through. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I really want the break room because I can set up something really nice with it if I pull this off. But again, I need the minion to trigger it. Alternatively, I could go with the Easter egg and pull any, Oh, here's Abby. How's it going? You're fishing again. How did I know you're going to be fishing? Well, the Super Boss Monster, such as it is. I could go back and pull out one of the better spell cards, but then I don't get this. And it might set me up a bit better, I'm not sure. I don't know, I don't really know what to do here. I might just take a wound. Right. As tempting as the Easter egg is, I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to go with the break room because this will be more useful in the long run. So we'll get rid of them. That's done now. Sorry, Easter egg, would have loved to have you, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, now we build rooms. So I am going to build the Floorwalker Tunnel. It's not really helpful right now, but it will be later on because I'm going to combine it with this on my next turn to give me a nice bonus. I hope. Right. Oh, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Right. I do have a plan. I might be able to kill it. Right. I'm going to use this now. This is strength buff. I'm not using it ideally, but I need to do it to kill this hero. So I'm using it. I can choose up to 2 different monster rooms in my dungeon and give each a +1 counter, which I will do to the Floorwalker Tunnel. It's the only one I can do. But this is going to enable me to kill this hero that comes in, if I've done this right. And the gaming effects, so that's got +2 on there. I have to remember that. So that is 4 for this turn. Combine with these means 6, so I can kill any of those. Yes, it's a power play or something like that. And now we have a bit phase. So the mage, I have 1, so I pull that. The thief doesn't get pulled, unfortunately. And the cleric, I've only got 1, so I don't call the cleric. That's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. You guys move over there. And now the mage will go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Revenge is sweet, Michael. He dies. Yes. A good start. A very good start indeed. Right. I don't know if I can keep it up, but we'll have to see. Alright, that's done. We retrieve the little minions. He says hi, by the way. Right. And then, alright, restock everything. So, rooms. We've got the reanimator again, and the full start gallery again, and the spell, the counterfeit map. We've shuffled the decks. Right, but that might still be good if I can do this right. Then the heroes. Right. We've got a fighter. We've got a cleric. This thief goes for temple now. And we've got another fighter. Man, this is going to be annoying. I can get one of them, which is good, but I don't think I can get the others unless I do something fancy. Right. And then... now for my minion. What am I going to do here? What the hell am I going to do here? Gotta think about this one carefully. 2 fighters. I might be able to get... I don't know. I might be able to get another one. Depending on if I... I don't know. So many choices. The problem is I could pull him and get out of the way, but I need enough to be able to kill him as well, which I'm not going to be able to do as I am at the moment. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, that's right. And that's the thing, I can't delay my minion phase as well, which sucks. Right. I am going to... I'm going to use the library. I'm going to pull myself a spell card because I need a better one. Bad advice. It's not going to be very helpful here. So now we build the rooms. So my plan was to build this thing, and we put another monster room on the other side of it as well. That's what I'm going for here. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's what I'm doing. And then we get minion effects. So I will draw a spell card, which is Archaeology. That's less useless, so I'll just discard it. Gosh darn it. Discard it. And then the heroes come on in. So I've got 3 fighters. So the cleric, I've got 1. So we get the cleric. Lovely. The fighters, I have 3. So I get that one. But I don't get that one, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to pull one of these again. I'll go with the counterfeit map. I will go with this. I'm not going to use it yet. I'll get rid of them. I keep forgetting to do that. I don't. For some reason, I keep forgetting because it's on the same step as each player plays a minion, and then I keep not reading it. That's what it is. It should be a separate step. Right. I got that. Right. The cleric on there needs 2, so I don't get it, and I don't get that one either. So they move along. Nothing to say here. Move along. Right. This is going to be painful because I don't think I'm killing anything this turn. I really don't think I am. So the cleric was first, I do believe. Yes. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I've lost that bonus. So unfortunately, Paul Reitman gets through. Damn it. Which means this one's going to get through as well. 0, 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's not good. I'm on 2 wounds already. That is not great. See how this can get pretty tricky very quickly. Yeah. We'll pull you back. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Right. Okay, on to the next one. Room deck. We got a golden golem, a slot machine, and a kobold rush. Now that's good. I'm definitely going for that because these 2 are not going to help me whatsoever right now. They're both in bad rooms. Can't even build them yet. So yeah. They want the heroes, right? We got a cleric. We got a thief. And then this one is going to go down there. And that's a mage. Okay, a wizard Whitebeard again. Good for him. Not good. Not good. Now I've got to do a minion again. Now, this is hiding because I don't have another room to put on now, which is... it's not good. It's not good. This isn't going well at all. Right. However, if I do this, I'm going to put it there, and that'll allow me to kill anyone on a pull, which is great. The problem is, however, I still need to get one of these. Cobalt Rush. I'm going to grab that because that's the only thing that'll help me right now. I haven't got a monster room, which sucks. This plan has not gone to plan. I might... No, I won't be able to do that. So... Build rooms, yes, I need to build a room, that would help. I'm just going to put this there. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but I need to get towards leveling up. You can't mess about on solo mode. That's the way it is. All I've got left are 3 spell cards. So hopefully I can do something with them. However, I'm still in build phase. I just need to look. So I'm going to pull the fighter. I am not going to pull the cleric. I'm not going to pull the thief. And I'm not going to pull the mage, which is all of which is bad. So I'm going to use this. This is counterfeit map, which basically I reveal and discard a room card. Add its treasure icons to your boss card until the end of turn. It's a mage, which is not helpful whatsoever. But I'll take it anyway. I get this little icon to denote that I've got another treasure, and I add it to my boss. Feaster, I hope you're going to feast soon. Right, put you out of the way. And then the heroes come on in. So, the fighter, I get it. I do get the fighter. It's a weak one as well. It's Rabbit, the transformed warrior. He's a cute little rabbit. That's nice. The cleric, I need 2, I don't get it. The thief, I need 3, I don't get it. The mage, I need 4, I don't get it. I've only got 2, so I don't get it. That is highly annoying. Highly, highly, highly annoying. Okay, well, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You die. I'm currently on a score of 0, which means I'm a failure. Oh gosh, this is not going very well at all. So that's something, I guess. Alright, we retrieve my minion. Come on back here. Oh, I forgot about that. It would have died in that room anyway. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. I forgot. Right, restock everything. We've got rooms, a moon door. That should not... Right, these immediately go because they're explorers. They're not supposed to be part of this. My mistake. Got support class, curse of statue, and strength buff. I don't know if any of these are going to help me whatsoever. Honestly, this is a lot more difficult than just playing the normal game. It's crazy. Right. Restock heroes. So, you are going there. These move along 1. This cleric's going down there. We get a second one. We are 1 away from game end now. Brilliant. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Right. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, I lose that now as well. That's a good point. Go remember that. Right. This is not looking good, is it, guys? The full of this is the worst things are. Right. So, stop heroes, and then minion time. What the heck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can't kill the 6s either, but I do have spell cards to help with that potentially. Yes, I've got something that could solve that problem. So I could use my minion for something else here. Maybe. I'm tempted to try and pull... Oh, no, I won't be able to kill it, though, if I do that. Oh, no, maybe I will. Right. I'm going to put a minion here on a library to draw in... Oh, yeah, by the way, this is Wednesday. It's supposed to be like Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. To draw Wednesday in, that's what we're going to do. Crazy. I was crazy once to lock me in a rubber room with rats. Rats? Rats drive me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah, yeah, sure. So we're going to pull that cleric in to do something about this, hopefully. Draft a card. So, of these, I'm going to take the strength buff. I know I need a room, but I think this is going to be more useful. Strength buff will be very, very useful now. In fact, I might use it in a minute. So, I got to build a room now. Problem is, I can't because I have no room, which sucks. I would have leveled up, but there you go. That's how we roll. We'll move them, and then we're going to move it. So we pull the cleric in, so she's coming here. Very nice. Sure. Sure. Now that's the thing. Because I've pulled you out of there, does that mean this moves back or not? I don't know if it does. I'm going to. I don't know if it does or not. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think it's more case that so it might not matter anyway. Never mind. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to assume you don't move anything back. Unless you do. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think the rule should be. Crash if you're still there. Right, the heroes now come on in. So, mages. One mage. I have one mage. So we get you. Very good, very good. Mages. Two. I don't have two, which sucks, so you stay. The fighters. I have three, so I do get you. Mint leaf. I think she's meant to be like Alex from Minecraft, from the looks of it. There you go, she'll go in there. I definitely don't have 4 fees, so you're staying put. Right. Okay. Okay. So hopefully I can do now. I'm going to invoke strength buff because I can choose up to 2 different monster rooms in dungeon and give each a +1 counter. Now there are 2, so I can do this. You get 1 and you get 1. This should do enough damage to kill all these 3. Come on. I want to get a better score than last time, if it's even possible at this point. So let's do it. So the cleric goes through. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're dead. You are very, very dead. The mage. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very dead. Now, mint leaf here has 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dies in the last room. Very nice. So I'm up to 4. So I'm already doing better than I was last game, sort of. Even though I'm still on the same score bracket, but it's still a better score. Right, now it's clean up. We take my minion back. This here, they're all permanent. Yes, I think that's good. I don't know if I'm supposed to move him back or not. I'm not sure. I don't think I am. I'm going to assume that I'm not. Although I don't see how you're supposed to keep the game going if you can't do that. Now, you know what? I think I'm supposed to move that back. I think I am. Because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Right, okay. So now, we restock the market again. We got an Emporium. 2 Emporiums. And the back rooms. I think everybody knows this. I've lost sight of the number of indie Steam games I've seen featuring this. Blooming heck. Very nice art of it though. Right. It's going to be absolutely useless for me though. Restock the heroes. I think it's game over. Possibly. Oh, we're on to epics now. Oh boy. We've got a cleric. We've got a cleric. You with a long one. The mage goes down now. Oh, it's not quite over. And we've got a thief. Right. Oh, the epics. The damn epics. Right. I do have spell cards, one of which might help, but I need to pick a... Oh, him. This guy as well. Right. The thief I'm not going to pull. Both these I'm not going to pull. I don't have any rooms to build either, which doesn't help. The clerics, even if I build a room, I can't believe of them. So it's a case where I might have to try pulling one of these, or maybe using this. I don't know. Hey Eva, no sounds, the bot's not on. Sorry. How's it going? I'm currently deliberating on what to do here. Yeah, nice try. I could double the damage of one room in my dungeon, which would be this would go up to 8 because it's on 4 at the moment, which is crazy. So that might be enough to kill everything. But I potentially pull. I'm not going to pull anything at this rate. You're doing fine, just relaxing. Good, 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 good. I'm not going to pull anything here. This is lame. This is very lame. Great. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and pull the cleric in because why not? Which pulls you back. Oh, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Oh, do that. You're doing fine. Zombie spreading the love. Hope you're all doing okay. So this is a little bit different. I'm just trying something different for a change, you know. Oh, very nice. You're doing D&D stream. Wicked. I hope it goes well. I think it would go bad if I tried to do it. I do want to try and play something solo at some point. Right. So. Minions going there. And I draft a card. So I'm going to take... I'm going to have just to get a room. I'm taking it just to get a room. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And then this is going to be my room. So I level up. So I flip my little... Oh, these coins are really nice, by the way. This is the level up coin. You flip it. One side you level up. The other you're not. I'm now leveled up. Okay. Unfortunately, my level up ability does absolutely nothing. But it does mean I can build advanced rooms now. Yeah. Indeed, Ava. Yeah, indeed. Oh, zombie caught with good of 0. Nice one. Woohoo! What is it about you and catching all the legendary stuff? Cool version bad advice. Only one of these is going to be helpful here. Right, so built the rooms. Game mean effects, so I pull this one. So this one moves back one, not that's going to matter. It does gain +2 though, which I need to activate now. Gains +2. Yes. You can, yes. He's in the room next to me. Yeah. Alright, so we move on to the bait phase. So the thief I don't get. The thieves I don't get. The cleric I miss out by 1, which sucks. And don't get the end cleric either. So that is all we get, unfortunately. You do, yes, Josh, you do. You need to make several. You need to make like a boss and maybe a hero, an item, a spell. All the good stuff, you know. It's loud enough. Right, so the cleric's going to go through now. However, I should not have a... So as it is, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't need to do anything. It's going to get through. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 0, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just died. And I could have stopped it anyway. Nice. Oh, I really wanted to pull some cards because I think it's game over now. Yeah, it's going to be game over now, unfortunately. Right, we pull the minion back. Nothing needs cleaning up. So now we pull the heroes out. And unfortunately, yeah, I think it's game set. It is very much game set. Yeah, the Owl Brothers, wow. Yeah, they've reached the tavern. That is it. That is the game. Shame. Right, so what's my score this time? I have 2, 4, 6, -2, which is 4, which is still Kobold. I mean, it's better than last time. Slightly. Gosh. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Right. Yeah. So that's my best score so far. I think I'll have one more go. One more game. Okay, let me get all this sorted out first. Gotta reshuffle everything. I'm curious about what this card is, Josh. Oh, I didn't have the damn items in again. I mean, the items maybe make it a bit too difficult, to be honest, so I might not bother with them this time. Right. I'll have to reshuffle again. Card shuffling simulator, am I right? I've got to split them up. That's what I keep not doing. Split the cards. Split them. Right. Right, okay, that's that one. Oh, I need to put these back as well. Yes, there he goes. We'll have one more round. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream than usual, but that's just the way it goes. Right. Go sit. Maybe when I finish stream. Yeah. No, right now. Okay, hang on. Let me shuffle first. The almighty Avis. I'm not doing that. That would be rude. Wow. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Right. Shuffled around cards. We really need to properly shuffle these this time. I'm trying, but I never seem to get these right. There is a door. I've shut it. We just never used it before. Right. Bear with me, guys. Shuffling is in process. Ah. Ah. Cards were dropped. Mistakes were made. Ugh. Ah, no. Just cards on the floor. Ah. Yeah, all these cards are sleeved. So they're well protected. They're also very slippery at times. I'm currently under the table. I'll try not to bash my head. Very good. Alright. Catch you later, Eva. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. Right, okay, I think. Oh, bloody hell. Ah. Seriously. Yeah, that was quite bad. That was a bad one. Good job, we're all sleeved. Yeah, very well. Right. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? Right, I think that's a big shuffle there. Wait, moving up the spells as well. Hey, you caught Rod. Nice one, Josh. Well done, well done. Very nice, very nice. So much shuffling, so little time. Right, okay. Third and final round of this, but however, I'm going to add a plot twist into the mix. If I can find it. Actually, what should be? No, I'll have to have a look through them. Hold on. I'm going to break out a certain card. As long as I don't drop them all. Bear with me because I just need to find it. Search for all the normal boss monster cards here, but I've merged together into a set. Where is it? Hang on. Okay, that's odd. There's at least one card missing there. That's curious. I'll have to find that. Oh wait, no, is that it? Oh no, I might have found it. Right, okay. Hold on. Let me pop them back where they need to go. 1 second, no. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Right, I'm making one tile. Not yet. I've technically beaten my better score, but right, okay. So for this third and final round, I'm going to choose the boss. I'm bringing out my card. Yeah, the White Blazing Phoenix boss. Yes, and the level up is for the rest of the game. Your last room has +1. You have 4 wounds. All wounds have +1. So there we go. I definitely want to try and level up. I'm breaking out my own boss for this. The one little change I'm making, my camera's moved. I just realised that. Hang on. Let me just do that slightly. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. Let's try this again. First of all, I need to draw my rooms. Okay, I can maybe work with these. We've got the guard rabbit, which is very clearly wrong way, a Monty Python reference. Oh yes. We've got the jousting airy, which could be very, very nice indeed. But it's an advanced room. Oh, we've got advanced rooms to start with. Well, we just have to hope for the best, won't we? And then we've got the harpy roost. Very nice, very nice. And for my spells, I get strength buff once again. Hell yeah. And then the bear market, which I didn't really want. Oh well. We'll just have to make the best of it. And then we build the first room, which is obviously going to have to be the guard rabbit. This might be a problem, actually. Because you can't build the badge room until you level up, so... Well, we just have to go with it, aren't we? We play the hand we are dealt after all. Right, let's pull heroes. We got a fighter. We got a fighter. And we got a mage. And then we'll get... Oh, that's coming out the sleeve. We don't want that. We got a puzzle door. We got a dangly anvil. And we've got a cobalt rush. Oh. I think it's going to have to be one of the rooms here just to give me something. Something I can use. Yes. Okay. As for my minion, my little friend here, he is going to... See, is there any way I can kill these with the get-go? Not really. I mean, that'll put me on 4 if I take that. sucks. That really sucks. Alright, we'll just have to hope for the best then. I will put my little dude here on... Yes, I'll put you on this one. I'll get an extra card from the market because I need the rooms. I definitely need the rooms. Right, okay. So minion placed. I'll take a card, which will be the puzzle door. I rolled Fredford before. And it's on the build phase, so I will build the puzzle door straight away. And that gives me a +1 counter. That puts me up to 4, which is excellent here. Just what we need to start with. And then minion effect, which means I take a second card, which is going to be... I'm going to take the Cobalt Rush, actually, because that's a good spell to have. I don't know how much use of that Dying Anvil is going to be. And then we pull the heroes, which is... I have one fighter and one mage. I'm not getting a mage, but I will get this first fighter, which is exactly what I was hoping for. It's our old friend Rabbit again. Well, it's alright. Take care, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the heat isn't too much for you. Right. Okay, so now we pull the heroes, which shouldn't be a problem. Well, I've done that. So this fighter goes through, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It dies straight away. Good start, but the only way you can win at this is to be pulling multiple heroes at once. And this is the main problem I'm having here. We've got some spells, we've got stuff to work with, this is good. Right, we retrieve our little minion. And then we pull more heroes. Oh no, to market first. So, the Count's Hall, the Floorwalker Tunnel again, and the Easter egg, which I may or may not take this time. I don't know. We'll have to see. See, I kind of really want that because I need rooms to build. I might have to go again. I might have to skip the Easter egg. I might have to. Okay, heroes. So we've got a mage, a cleric, and then you moved out of there, which is annoying, and then a thief. Right. Well, I'll get one hero at least, but I think a second mage wouldn't go amiss. But I don't think we'll be able to do that. Damn, that's so... It's so difficult to pull the heroes on this mode. It's going to be annoying. This is going to be very, very annoying. There's no fighters on, which doesn't help. So I'm only going to get one hero again. Unless I pull him out. But then I'm going to have other problems if I do that. I need to think about this. Right, I think I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm not. Right. So, I place my minion. I am going to go for the extra mage. So I pull 2 of the mages, which is good. I am then going to say, screw it. I want the Easter egg. I just want to see if this does me any good. You know? So they can both go off. Right. On it, yes. I need that on little mage thing. Right. I'll draft my card, I got that. So then build rooms. Which I can't do because I haven't got a room, which I'm taking a bit of a risk here, but I'm hoping it'll work out. Maybe. 2, 3, 4. Oh, right, that might be an issue. Right. So we're not in that phase yet, so I have to wait. So main effects. Oh, I've got it now. And now we assign the heroes, so I get the mage. And because I've got 2, because of that, I get the 2 mages, which is excellent. Which is excellent stuff. Right. See, the thing is, I don't know if they're meant to move back now. Do they move back now it's space free? I'm guessing. I don't know if they're supposed to or not. It's not clear. Does it move back? Because then I might have been doing it wrong the whole time. If that's the case. No, I don't think it move back. I don't think it move back. At least not. I don't know. The rules are not very clear. Right. So I've got that. Got two meters. I can only kill one of them though. Don't worry. I can deal with that. I am now going at veg phase. I'm going to invoke Easter egg. So I can search the spell deck for any card. So I can have any spell card I want, which is really cool. And then I shuffle that back in. Which one is going to help me the most right now? That's tempting. That's very tempting. Hmm. Some good choices here. Some very good choices. That could be good as well. There's a couple good ones here. Nice. Okay, Crash. Thanks very much for that. Crash is seeing if I'm gonna pay for it. See if it gets the fan made expansion Hotshots to Star Wars Outer Rim printed, which is another game I want to stream like this eventually. So right, I think it's definitely gonna have to be. I'm gonna go for adulthood because I can level up straight away, and with my card, that's very useful. So I'll take that. But I have to shuffle the Easter egg back into the deck. So I will do that. Continue to find the Easter egg, which that's a very nice card. Very nice. Just imagine that combined with all. Bear in mind, I'm only playing with the base Super Boss Monster cards here. If you added all the cards that make sense from normal Boss Monster, it would be colossal. There are hundreds of cards. Okay, maybe not hundreds, but like a few. There's at least a good. There's a lot. There's a hell of a lot of room cards alone, I can tell you that much. Right. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. Right. Shuffled. Okay. Oh gosh, so I played that. So that gives me that. Which I can now do immediately. So I'm gonna level up. Play it up to immediately level up. And that gives me my buff. So the rest of the game, my last room has +1. So that's good to know. That is very good to know. I have to remember that though. I'm gonna put that above there, just so I know. I'm not going to say that, Josh. I ain't that daft. Right. Is this enough to kill this six for? One, two, three, four, five. No, it's not. So I'm still gonna need something else. It's annoying though. It's so annoying. Right, I'm also gonna use gonna use strength buff. Again, I could have used it on one room, but it's enough. It's enough. There we go. Right. And now the heroes go through. So, Wise Beard, 1, 2, 3, 4, dies. Michael again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, dies. Excellent. I am happy about this. I am beyond pleased. I do feel like they're meant to go back up there, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the correct rule. Right, we'll put that back here. Now then. Let us get more cards. We've got a cursed statue, a monster dojo. Oh, it's Kung Fu Panda, nice. And the counterfeit map. Very cool. Very cool indeed. That's going to be used. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to... Maybe that one. I think... Oh, that's not very useful, actually, but oh well. Depends if I can use it or not. Right. Okay. So. Onwards and upwards. So now I restock the heroes. So we get a fighter, a thief, and then this one goes down here. And we get a mage. Oh, right. Hello, Dan. I'm not doing very particularly well. This is actually really difficult. Dan's, I know, has played this on stream before, so I haven't lost 3 times. This is my 3rd game. How could I have lost 3 times, Josh? Right, okay. So, how is the Dan doing, by the way? Right, restock heroes. Each player plays the minions. So, where's my minion go this time? So none I can use my dungeon. What am I going to pull? Oh, I've got to get rid of that as well. Not going to pull the mage. I'm not going to pull the thief. I'm not going to pull the fighter. I'm not going to pull anything. That's not good. This is annoying. This is hyper annoying. Right. Okay. What I'm going to have to do here is I'll put my minion on the hideout, which gives me a thief symbol, which lets me pull the thief. Yeah, Dan, I don't have the chatbot on the Steam Deck. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't work. So, it would be too much of a faff to get it to work. So, whenever I'm streaming on the deck, there's no chatbot. That's just the way it goes. But the fishing game is working if you want to do that. Yes, I mean, I'm right next to him. I can't really do much about that, Dan. I've got the door closed. It would be worse without the door. Right, so, let's see. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll draft a card. None of these are that great, to be very honest. Could maybe use that, but what's that going to get me? Actually, I can use it. I will take that. I will take that. Get rid of those. And then we are going on to build phase. I will immediately play a counterfeit map. Reveal and discard a room card. It's a cleric. That's not what I wanted. Ah. Poop. So that was useless. I was hoping to get a fighter there, but never mind. However... Oh, I can't build that though. It's so annoying. I can't build a room either. That's lame. So no room is getting built. So then we gain the minion effects, which is I have the thief icon. When I get hold of it. One thief icon right there, and it goes on my boss. And then we are going to move the dungeons. So let's see. So the thief, I do get it because of that one thing we above. I mean, one. I have done the market, Dan. I literally just did it. Yeah, I've done it. I moved the cards off once we're off because I was no point in staying. I definitely did just. I just got the counterfeit map from the market, so I know I did it. So we get that. Fighters, I don't get that one. I haven't got 3 thieves. We've got 1 mage, and they just stay there. So, Dan, by the way, since you're here, you've done this before. When the cards move back left, do these on the bottom move back left as well? Because I've got a funny feeling it's actually meant to be like that. Because my game so far ended very abruptly. And I feel like that's not the way it's supposed to be. Can you confirm or deny that rule? So do I not move this card back now? Or not? No, here's an landmarks in place. Okay, right, good. Yeah, so you really don't want to let them get to the landmarks, essentially. Okay, so now the heroes come in. I've done that, we've got the thief. So the thief is going to go through the dungeon. Janie Smith, Novice Time Traveler. I think she's from an indie game. Possibly. Yeah, we stay in place. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. He dies. I'm to 4. Still not. At least I've taken no wounds so far. I need to beat 6 to get higher than Kobold. I might be able to do it, but we'll have to see how this goes. So that's it. We take the minion back. And then we bring the marker back out once again. We have an obelisk. And we have a... Oh, it's a mini boss. Also, I love this, by the way. I love how cute Kerberos looks. He's just a harmless doggo, really. We all knew it. First mini boss, blooming heck. Although it's not gonna be super useful, unfortunately. And then we get a spell card, which is Sandstorm, which right. I'll ask you to. This card, if I were to use it, would it allow me to build an advanced room? It says, draw a room card, build it in your dungeon immediately following normal build rules, or discard it. Bear in mind, I am leveled up. I know that, Dan. I do know that, Dan. Yes, if it gets to the tavern, it's game over. What say you? Do I... Because you have to be leveled up to build an advanced room, don't you? Which I am leveled up. Because I used... But I am leveled up. So... Yes. Because I used adulthood earlier. So I did level up. I need to remove that as well. You forgot. Right, so I can build it. Nice. Okay, right. Sounds good. So that's a possibility, but I'll probably go over that or obelisk. But I can build my advanced now, potentially. Oh, I don't really want to... Actually, I don't really want to do that. That would have been really nice to have on top of that, but... Right, okay. So, restock... I need to restock the heroes as well. Yes, that's a good point. Right, we've got a cleric. Item moves down there. We've got another cleric. Oh, they're getting close. And the piece goes down there. Oh man, this is tricksy. I used the adulthood spell card crash, which leveled me up straight away. Like it's on the discard pile. It's right here. This one. Level up immediately. So there you go. This is not looking good. Right, restock heroes. Now a minion. This is going to be critical, I think. I really need to pull one off for landmarks if I can. I really do need to pull one off there. Got one fighter, one cleric. I'll pull the mage, which is good. I didn't get a bonus to pull any others. I know I need to pull at least 2, so I'm going to have to pick one. Which is... It's going to have to be a fighter, really. Yeah, I'm going to pull the fighter. Got no choice. I can deal with it, don't worry. I hope I can. Right, and now I build a room. Which... I can't really... Oh, I didn't... Take the damn card! Right, I've got that. Okay. These go off the board. I haven't played it. I forgot about the items. I haven't played them. So I'm not using them. I forgot about them. I meant to do it at the start of this one, but never mind. Right, so now I build. It's going to have to be the obelisk. It at least gives me +2 and a couple more of those, which might help. In fact, yes, it will help. It will a bit. That's good. Okay. Right, now we get minion effects, so I pull the fighter. But he gets +2. Or she gets +2 rather. Scoff, I don't know who that is. If she looks like anyone familiar to you, I don't know. I have no idea who that is. Right. Get +2, which shouldn't be an issue. And then I have 2 mages, so I pull the first mage, which is great. I have 2 clerics now, thanks to all this, so I pull Phoenix Reitman, excellent. Unfortunately, I don't have a third one, so I can't pull that. And then the thief I don't pull. And then, yeah. I might make it another turn at least, which is good. So now it is Heroes Go to Dungeons, which we're doing. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! I can kill him anyway, so it's alright. So, Scoff goes through first. Has +2, makes 8, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's dead. Nice. I think there's a chance I might beat my high score here, which would be very. Might be something greater than a kobold at last. Right, next comes Javier again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead. And last but not least, Felix Reitman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead. Nice. I'm on 6. Not 2, 4. Oh, 7. So I beat my high score already. 2, 6, 7. Now I can just not get any wounds. That would be nice. Okay, clean up. You come off there. Move you guys over there. And now here we go again. Right. Restock the market. We got the Hall of Doors. A puzzle door, once again. Ooh, that could be good. Maybe. Oh yeah, me too, Crash. Me too. It's a shame we couldn't finish the game, but I do want to do a little stream of that at some point as well, because that also has a solo mode. Yes, I do. Yes, Dan, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have had them. Yes, that's what makes this difficult, actually. So restock market. Oh, we need to spell as well, which is disaster. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that because that's useless. You can't. Everyone playing with Sky. Yeah, you can't use that. I'll show you guys. You can't use that card in solo mode. Oh yeah, the solo expansion. Oh, I think you didn't you? Yes, I'll have to get that as well. So I'll get rid of that one. Now that is a good card. Very helpful for solo mode. But I need rooms as well, that's a problem. Okay, so then we pull the heroes out, and now we're onto the epics. We've got the Mirror Monk. The fighter. Oh no. Oh no, I think we get one more turn out of this. Yes. And we got a cleric. Oh boy. Yes, I did, Dan. Most of them. It doesn't mention this one, but that's very clearly no use in solo mode. So I don't know why it didn't mention that one. Unless I missed it. It's possible I missed it. In fact, I might have missed it, yeah. Did I miss it? Let's find out. I think I did. No, it doesn't tell you to remove that one. That's weird. Because you can't even use that card. That's what I don't understand about that. It's every other player. Yeah. That's so weird. I think unless that's I don't. Oh, that's. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right. So I gotta pull something this turn. Let's have a look what we've got. I ain't pulling the thief. I'm not pulling the mirror monk either. I'm not pull. Oh man, this sucks. I might be cream crackered here. I might actually be cream crackered. I've got a puzzle door. None of these cards are gonna. I can take the whole doors to pull the thief, I guess. That might be the best course of action. I really wanted the decor minion, but I can't really use the decor minion now, so that would have been really nice to have. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to pull the cleric just so I get that slot back. No, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Right, okay. That might be why. Yes, that might be why, Crash. That is probably why. Yeah, that's an SMBK, so I will take that one out now. Interesting. Right, that makes sense because it doesn't count that in. Right, so I've done that. I'll draft a card. I'm gonna go with the puzzle. No, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go with this just so I can build it to give myself to get myself a thief. Sucks. I can't take that. Really sucks. I know. I think I'm screwed anyway. Yes, Dan. That's for the whole, the entire boss monster though, not just this. Right. I'm only playing with the suit of boss monster cards, excluding my boss, and bosses don't really matter all that much. Right. This is my last turn. This is my last turn. I can't pull 3 heroes. It's not happening. Right. So I need to build a room now. So I'm going to build the Hall of Doors, trap room. Now that's interesting. When your minion visits the hideout, oh, is it visiting the hideout now? Yeah. Would you say he's visiting the hideout right now? Because if so, I get a +1 counter. What say you guys? Because I'm not sure about that. Before I move on, uh, what do you think? Alright, okay, that's cool. I immediately get a +1. That's very helpful, actually. That's proving more helpful than I thought. Right, now minion effects. So I will pull the cleric, who gets a +2, which shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm not moving him, so. And then I have one thief thanks to that, so I pull the thief as well to give me a slot back, thankfully. Don't have enough for that, don't have enough for that. Definitely, I only have 2 clerics, so I'm not pulling that. And there we go. Not particularly, Josh. I didn't care for that game. I'm not gonna miss it. Right, okay, the 8 cleric goes through. It is Ultot. I'll tell you, cleric. Oh, I get it. It's Toto. I've just understood that. It's Toto from with the horse. Gotcha. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Autot is definitely a bit deed. And next we've got Thief. Sarah Runaway Bride. I don't know if that's a reference to. Curious. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's dead anyway. Yep, dead. So that puts me on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points with 0. Oh, you got a Xenomorph. Nice, Josh. Well done. Is the fishing actually coming up, by the way? It looks like it's frozen. I don't know. Right, so that's good. I've managed to get no wounds, this is technically my best game so far. Right, so then we've done that. Retrieve my minion. And any claim need to be done? No. No. So, you guys move along there. I don't think there's much point getting this out because I think that's it. I think that's game, set, and match. Oh, we take that off. That's electrical. I mean, that's a Explorer one, so that's not one we want to have in. and a strength buff, which would have been nice to have, but I don't think it's going to matter all that much. So, heroes. We got an epic. You move along. Movement goes down there. Yeah, I think we're done. I don't. We are done. We pull this out. You go there, that's it. I'll finish it properly. You know how it is. Unfortunately, they have reached the tavern and thus... Why'd you move the heroes on landmarks? What do you mean? What do you mean move the heroes on landmarks? Alright, okay, alright. I wasn't sure about that. Also, they don't move back, right. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so I was meant to do that, okay. But it doesn't matter anyway, it's the same result. It's the same result, so... That is it. Game, set, and match. So I got a final score of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Which gives me the title of... Minion! Yes! Right, now they don't move in the landmarks. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, that makes sense. Good, I am no longer a kobold. I have achieved minion status. So to put that in perspective, that was a score of 9. You need to get the Grand Ultimate Matchup Dungeon, you need to get 36, which is a perfect game. And I don't know how that's even doable. I really don't know how you could do that. You go from 13 points, you get a mini boss. 17, you get boss. 22, you get total boss. 26 is dungeon sultan. 29 is boss monster. 32 is grand boss. 35 is master dungeon. 36 is grand ultimate master dungeon. I mean, how am I managed to get only 9? Because that's the cards I drew, Dan. How? What? Of course you did, Crash. I don't... That's just the way it goes. 9. That's the way it goes. I know the challenge mode's basically harder because it doubles them all. And I'm not going to play that. So, gotta say, that is not nearly as fun as playing it with other people. I do have to admit that. It's workable as a solo mode, but I find it too limiting. I don't like how to take half the cards out. I know it makes sense, but yeah, it's not the best implementation of solo mode, unfortunately. I'd have preferred one that let me go up against an AI opponent, like they have in a dungeon. I'm sure there's probably a way to kind of do that. Yeah, I want to reach room, so yeah. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but pretty much. It's still a lot harder. It's still a lot more difficult. Yeah, not the most fun I've had playing this game, but at least it exists. At least they do that. Yeah, the other, having the interaction with all your players and having to bear in mind they just get to mess with them and all that, that's half of what makes the game for me, so... I mean, it's okay. You could definitely do worse, but... it just feels a bit too... It feels a bit too difficult, to be honest. I find that a bit too tricky. Like, it's not very lenient on... There should be a way to move them back off the landmarks, I think. It should be sort of one thing where it just constantly goes left and right, but... I don't know. But that was Super Boss Monster solo mode. I do recommend Boss Monster for playing it with other people. It's fantastic. Solo mode, your mileage may vary. At least that's the bragging rights of getting a score. 9 is not very difficult to beat. I did terrible. I don't know. But I'm not the best at this game anyway, as it is. That's just the way it is. Right. It's all well and good being at change. It's not about change rooms, Dan. It's being able to change them. I pretty much couldn't do that for all 3 rounds I played. And this is what links back to the one thing I dislike the more. One thing I don't dislike, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the market. Because you're stuck. Then again, you normally only get one card anyway, so it's the same thing, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Yes, but if you only have advanced rooms, then you know, you know, doesn't really help. Doesn't really help. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed that. I might try and do this with some more board games in the future, and hopefully there'll be less technical difficulties next time. Yes, indeed. Right. Anyway, I will see you guys on. When am I next streaming? Friday for some character creation on Sims 4. So I hope you'll be there for that. That'll be a bit of a longer stream to allow me to do that. And then I've got movie night in the Discord on Friday night if anyone wants to be there. We'll be watching Point Break. Should be good. Anyway, cheers very much for watching. Keep your fire burning. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Peace out. And may your rolls always be good ones. Or something like that. Bye for now.